Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? I hope you are still healthy and have good condition. The Honorable Miss Rika Afrianti as our lecturer and all my beloved friends. Okay, we are from Group C. Today we will explain to you about working with parents. Before we start the presentation, we will explain to you about our member. The first one is Raju as speaker 1, Nabila Arifa as speaker 2, and the last is myself as speaker 3 and moderator. Okay, let me start the presentation. The first material, it will be explained by Raju. To Raju, time is yours.
Shared responsibility. A shared responsibility can be promoted through open communication, mutually agreed upon goals, and joint decision making. Together, teacher and parents can discuss their expectation for student performance in all aspects of their school lives, social, personal, academic, and emotional. They can also work together to develop strategies for supporting positive academic, behavioral, and social competencies in all students, and to increase mutual respect, understanding, caring, and flexibility among parents, teachers, students, and school managers. Managing diversity. To manage diversity better, teachers have to find some common ground where they can work together with parents and partners. Efforts should be made to work collaboratively with all parents, including those whose primary language is not Cantonese and those with limited literacy skills in this process. It's important to ensure that parents are always welcomed by the school and ensure that teachers would like to work with them to help their children learn and behave well. Creating more context for partnership. Potential avenues for parents' participation in classroom life may include taking part in classroom activities as volunteers, engaging in learning activities in classroom, monitoring homework completion, communicating regularly with teachers about their children's progress, communication frequently with their children about academic and behavior, expectation and process. Participating as decision-making members of behavior management teams, supporting foreign tutors through communication, sharing resources, and seeking partnership with educators, creating a collaborative culture. The four ways of establishing a platform for promoting teacher-parent collaborative outlined above can be viewed in terms of the following principles of involvement suggested by Charles, which can be applied in general for involving parents in the education of their children. Creating more context for partnership. Potential avenues for parents' participation in classroom life may include taking part in classroom activities as volunteers, engaging in learning activities in the classroom, monitoring homework completion, communicating regularly with teachers about their children's process.
Maintaining teacher-parents collaborations. In what follows, abstains 6 strategies for promoting teacher-parent collaboration are introduced and may be adopted by teachers to encourage parental participation in their children's education. They are as follows: offer parents information about how they can provide better support to their children to become effective classroom learners. Communicate regularly with parents about the programs offered for their children and the learning activities they are engaged in. Writing an introductory letter to parents. You may make an initial contact by sending a letter to each student's parents. If you are the form tutor of a class, you can consider including information about the class, including the names of all the other subject teachers. To make it more personalized and informal, you can also introduce yourself, mention your interests, and indicate how can you are to develop positive contacts with them. Holding an informal meeting at the beginning of the new school year. At the start of a new school year, you can set up a situation in which you and the parents can meet and discuss the arrangement for the year. And you can use these occasions to ask parents to work in their children's learning in the classroom and the school more generally.
Well, I will continue to explain about holding others meeting with parents. According to Kaufman et al. 2002, in meeting with parents, there is sequence of steps through which they and teachers can reach consensus. The first one is laying the foundation. At this stage, the teachers involved should make themselves very clear about the issues which concern them and collect and organize all the relevant information, data, and record which they intend to mention. The second one is before the meeting. At this point, teachers need to familiarize themselves with the documentation, make an agenda for the discussion, and choose a place where the meeting can be take place without any interruption. And the third is during the meeting. Teachers have to be good facilitators, ensuring that all communication blockades are removed so that the parents feel free to express their concern and opinion and have their needs addressed. And the fourth, at the end of the meeting. Here, all issues raised and discussed should be followed up and evaluated. Okay, next is working effectively with parents, critics, and confrontation. There are several strategies for dealing with angry or critical parents and coping with such situation in an effective and professional manner. According to John and Jones 2001, Kaufman et al. 2002. The first one is take a positive perspective in interrupting parents' anger, their frustration. And the second one is find something positive to say about the child and the parents. And the third, allow parents to say whatever they want. And the fourth, help parents to become fully aware of the problems described. And the fifth, try to empathize with parents' feelings and view the behavior of their children from their perspective. And the sixth, appreciate what parents have contributed to improving their children's behavior. And the seventh, accept the parents and their children as they are. And the last, recognize any cultural difference between yourself and the parents. Okay, I think that's all about our presentation for today. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm so sorry for our mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.